Hey guys, it's 101rsmith. I'm back, and oh my god, I just fell asleep last night, and when I woke up, my Instagram blew up. There were so many different things that just came at me all at once, and I almost forgot what weekend it is. It's the weekend of the 2018 Shizouka Hobby Show. I almost forgot. I'm just going through Instagram and there are just so many different kits that got announced. It's just crazy. It's that special time of the season where you get to see all the cool things that are coming out this spring. So why don't we break it down from smallest to biggest and see what we have to look forward to. Okay, so the smallest kit that we have that got announced so far is the SD Double Diver. Finally, the main suit of Gundam Build Divers is getting its own SD release. Not only can you get the Double Diver, but the Double Diver Ace, which is the upgraded form that we should be seeing around episode 12 and 13. So that got announced. I don't really go for SDs. I mean, I used to have a lot of the action figures from the early to mid 2000s when SD Gundam Force was a thing, but SDs aren't really my thing. I'm going to pass on this, but I'm happy for the Double Diver getting a lot of love. Next, we have a whole ton of P-Bandai releases. First of all, we're going to start with the gyms. If you guys remember last year, Bandai released a new version of the gym from GM Counterattack from the Build Divers OVA. So it looks like that Bandai is going to be reusing that mold for a lot of P-Bandai since it's a lot updated and it works pretty well. So what I'm seeing here is there's a different set of types of different GM custom. So we're going to get the GN Sniper Custom, GM Cannon, GM Intercept Custom, and GM Guard Custom. These are all coming from the Shizouka Hobby Show. A lot of them don't have a release date as of yet, except for the Guard Custom that is coming out for July. And, you know, it looks like the runaround price is about 19 to 20 yen, so about 20 bucks. So, you might be a little disappointed because it's P-Bandai, so here in the States, it might be $20 on paper, but it's probably going to be more like $35, $40. That's just how P-Bandai works here in the States. So, if you're interested, it's still high grade. It won't cost you that much, but I can understand the frustration of P-Bandai, and it doesn't end from there. Let's just say that. Next, we have another P-Bandai, this time of the 144th ground type Gundam with parachute pack equipment. So, the HG Revived ground Gundam just came out last month, and that was pretty much necessary because that old 144 mold is pretty old. It doesn't have a lot of articulation. That got a revive in April, so it looks like Bandai is re-releasing that with a parachute kit. I guess it's from the OVA. Again, this is P-Bandai. It looks like the running price is going to be 2160 yen, or about $20. Of course, here stateside, that's going to run you about $35 to $40. Again, it's P-Bandai. But again, it's a high grade, so it should be that much more expensive than the average high grade. And it actually comes with really cool equipment. It's coming with a rocket launcher, parachute, and a GM head. So it is from the OVA. That's really cool. So you guys, if you're interested in that, go check it out. Next, we have some high grades, but not P-Bandai. This is coming from the brand new manga Mobile Suit Gundam Moon, which, if I remember, it takes place after G-Reco. So the Moon Gundam and the Vargil, if I'm saying that correctly. So the Vargo and the Moon Gundam are both getting high grade releases in looks like September and August respectively. So around late summer, both of them should be getting high grades. Actually a little surprised because of the fact that this is a manga. Not saying that mangas can't sell, Australia will say otherwise. But, you know, it's interesting. Again, a lead suit is getting a high grade 1/44 scale kit. You know, let's see how it does. And maybe we could get a master grade for Caw in the near future if this sells well and it gets Moon Gundam gets enough popularity going. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so next we have a couple of master grade P-Bandai, unfortunately. Man, what is it with Bandai and P-Bandai lately? You're killing us here. So we got 2 Bandai P-Bandai releases from the master grade. The first one, which is kind of weird and wonky, it's the Polypad Ball. The Polypad Ball. Where the fuck does that come from? Yeah, Polypad Ball, which is pretty much a ball with spider legs. That's coming out in... Just why? Whatever. The Polypod Ball will be, there is no release date for it right now, but it looks like it's running to 30 to 40 yen, or about $30. P-Bandai price, it looks like it's gonna run you about $60 to $70. But again, it looks like a very niche thing. But where the fuck does this thing come from? Seriously. If that interests you, go for it. And then another P-Bandai, a Master Grade Stormbringer Gundam. And again, I don't know where this comes from. I guess from the Bill Fighters manga? It looks really cool, to be honest. It looks like a mismatch between Perfect Gundam and Double Zeta. And I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of cool to see it as a regular release. I think there's enough difference to fight for a regular release, but it looks like it's P-Bandai, 5,400 yen, so about $50 P-Bandai wise, about 80 bucks, roll nationwide. Okay, this is just weird. Okay, just roll with it. So if you're interested in that, there's no release date. Another thing, it seems like in the Bill Fighters manga, Bill Divers Break, they're showing off this design for a custom Shiny Gundam. It looks like a mix between Ariel's Gundam and Shiny Gundam. So, G Gundam beats 00. That's pretty cool. I would actually want to see that in a model kit. It looks like it's just concept art, but it could become a real kit in the near future, so look out for it. There's one more P-Bandai Master Grade, and that is the Gelgoof Gato Custom. That is a P-Bandai. I think it's supposed to be coming out in September, so another P-Bandai release. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna pass for the most part. I like the Char Gelgoof more than Gato's colors. When I think of Gato, he always goes for the GPO2. But okay, cool. One last thing before we move on to the big announcement. So far, it looks like they're showing Bandai is having this top secret booth where they're showing off 2 designs. One of them kind of looks like the Reborn's Gundam, so we might be finally seeing its 100 release finally. But I can't figure out the second design. It looks so different. It has like cubile shoulders, but a different body. So I can't really figure it out. I guess they're just not ready, or they might announce it later on. And finally, the news that is probably gonna piss off a lot of people, or make people happy. After almost a decade of only having a no grade 100 release, and with multiple third-party companies making either their own model kit or a resin conversion, here we are, the Master Grade Gundam Exia Avalanche Dash. It is finally getting a true official release this year. It looks to be running at 70 to 36 yen. We could roughly run that up to $70 on a base release. However, you add to P-Bandai, that can add you up to about $100. So you're getting the standard Exia with the Avalanche equipment, and you're getting a clear green. I think it's a display stand that is coming with. Don't hold me to that because that might explain the price, but don't hold me to that. But Exia has always been one of the cheaper master grades. If you just get the baseline Exia, it's about $35 to $40. If you add the action base and the Avalanche equipment, it can reasonably add up to about $70, but then you slap on P-Bandai. Now, before you get your pitchforks, chill out. Bluefin might come to the rescue here. They might be able to get this into a regular release. So before you want to get pissy, hold your horses. Wait. If you want to order it right now, go for it. But, you know, again, I could see why this is P-Bandai. It's just a variation of the Exia, like we don't already have a dozen already, even though I love Exia. And it's just adding on equipment, so I could see why it got the P-Bandai label. Again, I'm just surprised it took Bandai almost a decade to do it. Dragon Momoko, Dabod, Hobby Star, so many different third-party companies have either come out with their own version or a resin conversion for the normal Exia. I'm honestly surprised they waited this long to finally put this out. It's just, I guess they got fed up and decided, okay, we'll finally do it if so many companies are going to rip us off. But, you know, I'm kind of disappointed Bandai waited so long. This should have been out. Okay, we have the no grade for an answer, but a master grade should have been out 4 or 5 years ago, really. But I guess better late than never. Now, before I end this, I want to remind you guys, this is only day 1 of the hobby show. As I'm filming and recording this, it is 10 a.m. in the morning, New York time, on a Thursday. So, a whole bunch of things could come out between now and then, before this video is even produced. So, there could be a lot more than what I'm adding. There could be a hell of a lot more master grade releases. You know, I'm excited. I'm for the most part, I'm excited that so many kids are getting so many releases. A little disappointed that a lot of them are P-Bandai so far, especially with the master grades, the master grade line. I don't know. We got out a pretty bad dry spell in 2016. We went up from 3 normal releases to about 7. So I'm happy that master grades are getting a little bit more love, but I'm still disappointed that a lot of them are becoming P-Bandai. I really want them to become normal releases. Again, I don't want to get too disappointed yet. It is only day 1. Day 2 and 3 could blow me away with different hits that are master grades and normal releases. Bandai, please step up your normal master grade releases. Not everything has to be a Gundam. Like you just announced the Jagan. The Jagan's pretty cool. I'm actually going to pick that up, but can we get a little more? I get it that you guys aren't in the days where you would do a master grade release normal almost every month. I accept that those days are over, but please, let's get more regular master grades. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for checking this out, taking this time to see what is in store for us Gunpla builders in the next season. Pretty excited. Let's see what else gets announced. Sorry that you still haven't seen a build from me yet. Finals, you should be seeing that Banshee pretty soon. So until then, I'm 101rsmith and I will see you later. Peace.